Meanwhile, at the Grandview Diner, Chelsea and Victoria are enjoying lunch while talking. I see that everything is going good between you and Thomas. Even better when Yolanda made an ass of herself in front of Rachel, which clearly put her on her bad side. Perfect way for you to move in and make your move. I almost forgot to thank you for setting the path for me to have Thomas. I knew you liked him the second he ran into you. I saw the way you looked at him. So you made it like we were trapped in a closet. Best thing is, you played that role quite perfectly. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Allison and Corey's apartment in the kitchen, Allison is finished making French toast. And as she went and placed it by her and Corey's fruit bowl, just as Corey came to where she is. And she saw him just as he arrived and they began kissing each other. And pulled back. Good morning to you too. What you making? French toast in a fruit bowl. Sounds good to me. Just like we are. Anyways, thank you for last night for recapping of what happened. Not to worry. Everything was fine. Oh, you meant what? Yeah. And I hope it doesn't end. I don't have to. And it's to continue to make out with each other. Unaware, outside in the patio, the hooded mysterious attacker is looking at them. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital outside Stephanie's room, Taylor and Ryder are surprised by Roman's arrival. Mom, what's going on? I heard about my sister. Your sister was attacked, and now she's asleep in recovery. Really? It doesn't look like to me. You are really good. I'm not asking you. Mom, look. And as Taylor turned and saw Stephanie's bed empty, just as Stephanie came out of the room, and Taylor, Ryder, and Roman saw her. Am I missing something here? What the hell is going on? Look, Stephanie, there's nothing to tell. Say that. I know what I heard, so start talking now. Meanwhile, at the Edgewood Studios in the conference room, as the security guards bring Molly in, and as she went and sat at a table, just as Rachel and Samuel came out of the other room, and as the guards went and left the room, closing the door. Make yourself at home, seeing that you're not going anywhere with the matter. You do know this is kidnapping, right? You can't kidnap the willing. Wanna bet? Actually, we are. How about conspiracy to first-degree murder? Yeah, you heard us correctly. You have no proof. Really? Because it seems you do, my dear, in the form of someone you know very well. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the men's dressing room, Adam's finished putting his bow tie on while looking in the mirror. And as Max came in and closed the door and went to where Adam is, who saw him. You really think Samuel can get Molly to tell us about Tracy's role in? I hope so. Really, I do. Dude, don't sweat it. If anyone convinced Molly, I bet it's Samuel and Rachel. The thing is, there's too much at stake, mate. Is there anything I can do? Actually, and as Adam turned and faced Max, there is one matter. You're fired. Meanwhile, in the women's dressing room, Melissa came out of the bathroom in her wedding dress. And as Vanessa saw while sitting on the couch and got up and went to where Alyssa is. You look amazing. Thank you. As much as I'm looking forward to marrying Adam, it feels like I'm being forced, including having your boyfriend a part of this whole Jeff is fine walking me down the aisle. And even if you do get married, we'll have to have the proof we need to take Tracy down. And as someone knocked on the door, come in! And as Nate came in, and Vanessa and Melissa saw, dude, do you mind? We're trying to have some girl talk here. Actually, I'm glad you're here. And as Melissa went to where Nate is, what's going on? I need to ask you something very important. Would you be my best man? Meanwhile, at the Grandview Diner, Chelsea and Victoria are talking. You've done so much for me. It feels like I owe you so much. Oh, don't! And it's Victoria's iPhone rings. And she got it and saw it's Thomas and answered. Hey, love. Victoria, look, I know this is so sudden. Oh, no. What? Please tell me you're not breaking up with me. Wrong. What gave you that notion? Nothing. You said you had something to ask me. Yeah. How do you feel about coming to the wedding today as my +1? Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Allison and Corey's apartment in the living room, Allison and Corey are talking while enjoying their meal. Lucas is willing to squeeze me in sometime next month to see if I believe you are. In fact, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What is it? And as Corey got up and came around to where Allison is, and as he got down on one knee, and as Allison stunned to what he's about to do, Allison Natalia Whitman, will you do the honor of marrying me again? Oh my God. Yes. Yes, I will. Thank you so much. You have made me the best man alive. Of course. And as they stood up, seems you and I got major chemistry, which I like. Allow me to show you why. And as they begin kissing each other, and as Corey began to lead Allison to the couch, which they got on, unaware on the patio that the masked mysterious attacker is watching them. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital outside Stephanie's room, Taylor, Stephanie, Ryder, and Roman are talking. Honey, you got a lot to process right now. Ryder, Roman, and I didn't mean to. Yeah, it would seem so. Why didn't any of you lot tell me that it's Halloween? What? Yeah, that's my most favorite holiday in this world, and I had to hear it from the doctor who's taking care of me. Also, that's when you and I made love. Yeah, I remember every breathtaking moment. Something I really don't want to hear. Roman, I'm glad you came back. I am too. Look, I'm aware you're enjoying this moment right now. Mom, we got a lot to do. Like the annual carnival at the church. Honey, just relax. You got plenty of time. Besides, we can still do it this year. In fact, they're getting ready for it now at the Northridge Park as we speak. Then why are we here? Let's go. Not so fast. And as Lucas came to where they are, and they all saw him. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to take a rain check on that, seeing that you're not going. Meanwhile, at the Edgewood Studios in the conference room, Molly, Rachel, and Samuel are talking. You really think I'm gonna reveal with all the bricks you can throw at me? Molly, you do not want to go down this path. There's no path to go down to. Yes, there is. And I'm telling you, this is a big mistake. No, Samuel. And as Tracy came in, the guard came and blocked her from going any further. You really think that Molly's gonna do whatever power you have over her? You think, yeah, I do have one. One that's gonna give me everything I need. Now tell your little soldier boy to step aside or have him permanently removed from this world. Now, while that's happening, you should be more concerned about Melissa and Adam getting married instead of convincing her to have me thrown under the bus for a murder I didn't commit. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the men's dressing room, Adam and Max are talking. What do you mean I'm fired? Mate, you really don't have to be my best man. Tracy basically told me I don't have much of a choice, given to what, hey, you've already told me, and besides, you do. It was clearly wrong for me to opt you to agreeing. I wouldn't mind doing it. Besides, it's your wedding, and I'm already here for the matter. Yeah, that is why I want you and Sheldon to still be the groomsmen. Okay, who's gonna be your best man? Not to worry about that. I got the perfect person. and his children came in. What's going on? Is Victoria here yet? No, not yet. Am I missing something here? Allow me to fill you in. And as Adam turned and faced Max for showing there. Seeing that Tracy has forced me and Melissa to get married here, Melissa and I talked about it, and I think it's fair that we have this wedding our way. We want to break the dark age traditional wedding that's been going on for centuries. To sum it up, no offense, you're my best mate, but I prefer a woman to be my best man. Meanwhile, in the women's dressing room, Melissa, Vanessa, and Nate are talking. I'm sorry, did you just ask? Yes, you heard me correctly. Please don't grumble on this. I really don't have that much time. I know this is at last second, but Adam and I talked about it last night, and we want to break the tradition that the wedding's been going on for years. I want a man to be my maid of honor. No offense, Vanessa. You can still be my bridesmaid. I understand. Well, there's always a first time for everything. So you're saying? Yeah. I'll be your best man. Thank you. You have no idea how much this means to me. And as Melissa came to where Nate is, and they began hugging each other. Alright, pack it in, you two. And as Vanessa came to where they are, just in time for them to pull away. Now then, since whatever that was done, I need a moment with my best mate. I'll see you at the altar. Thank you, Nate. And as Nate turned and walked away. Just as Carly and Lucy came to where Melissa and Vanessa is, who saw them. Should we even ask what that was all about? Meanwhile, at the Grand View Diner, Victoria's talking to Thomas on her iPhone while facing Chelsea. Isn't it soon for us to get? What I meant is Melissa and Adam's wedding. Oh my god, that is today, on Halloween? I'll explain when you get here. Alright, I'll be there. Good, I'll meet you at the courtyard. 10-4. And as Victoria hung up, just as her iPhone beeps, and she got it and saw a text from Adam saying, is it possible for you to come to the Grand Baptist Church ASAP? What is it? And as Victoria put her iPhone up, Melissa and Adam are getting married today. Speaking of Adam, I have to meet him beforehand. I gotta run. And as Victoria got up and went and left the diner, just as the person came in and went and sat in Chelsea's booth, and she saw, about time you got here. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment in Allison and Corey's apartment in the living room, Allison and Corey are lying on the couch under the covers where it appears of them basking after their lovemaking. You are amazing in every way. You are too. I heard about your sister. Oh, speaking of which, and as Corey got up and went and got his iPhone and called his mom, but got her voicemail. You know what to do. I'm not available at this time. Leave name, number, and I'll get back as soon as possible. Mom, call me as soon as you get this. And as Corey hung up, hey, and as Allison got up and wrapped the covers around her, you want to go down and see how she's doing? You know what? I think that's a good idea. And as Allison turned and got her clothes and head to the back, but stopped and turned and faced Corey. Your loyalty to your family has touched my heart in ways I can never understand. No matter what happens, I am not gonna lose you. Oh, I know. I feel your strength and passion. Meanwhile, on the patio outside, as the mysterious masked attacker is continuing watching, and as they turn and leave. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital outside Stephanie's room, Taylor, Stephanie, Roman, and Ryder are surprised by Lucas' arrival. What do you mean by that? You said that everything. Oh my god. Stephanie, and as Lucas ran to where Stephanie is, just as she began to faint. And Lucas quickly caught her just as she collapsed in his arms, and the others saw. And as he looked at them, you see? This is the reason for why she can't go so soon. She's still in a weak state due to the trauma she endured. How long she's gonna be like, I can't tell. Please excuse me. And as Lucas picked Stephanie up and carried her back to her room and placed her on the bed. Meanwhile, outside Stephanie's room, Taylor, Ryder, and Roman are talking. Look, I really don't want to be here right now. Nobody asked you, mate. This is family-owned. Roman. No. I want to see you do something about it. And as Ryder came to a Roman, it's pack in now, Ryder. Look, Roman, just be there for your sister. I am not leaving you with him. I'll be fine. Not to worry. And as Lucas came out of Stephanie's room, and they all saw him. Can I sit by her side at the time being? For now. But your sister's gonna need a lot of rest. And as Roman went in and closed the door, while the others continued talking. Will she be able to come through? I got a better question. Why are you here, Ryder? Lucas, he's with me. Please don't let me have to choose another doctor. Meanwhile, in the entrance studios in the conference room, Molly, Tracy, Rachel, and Samuel are talking. Lady, you don't get to come in here barking orders like you're the queen of the earth. Maybe not queen, but enough to keep you from getting banged up. Or have you forgotten you hurt my husband? You've clearly stated your claim, now do one. No, what you two doing right now is kidnapping. Yeah, bringing Molly to your little studio to interrogate her on what I've done. We didn't exactly kidnap her. You literally did when you pulled me into your limousine at the airport. Almost if someone was stalking my social media. Is it our fault you couldn't keep yourself off the social media status? Molly, would you like to have a proper ride to the church with me? Sure. I believe we're done here. And as Molly got up and head out, but one of the guards went and blocked her. Let me go. She can go. But this is far from over. Wrong, because it is. And if you ever harass her again, there will be consequences. And as the guards moved aside, and as Molly and Tracy both went and left the conference room, and as Rachel looked at Samuel, now what? There's gotta be somebody who knows what happened to Ben. Funny you say that, because there is one person. The very person who was working for us. Who would that be? And as Samuel realized, oh my god, exactly. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the men's dressing room, Adam, Max, and Sheldon are talking. Wow, yeah, clearly you must have thought of this. I have. Not to worry, you two lot will still be the groomsmen. I'm not totally breaking the tradition here. Is Melissa doing the exact same? Yeah, she is. She wants a man to be her matron of honor. While you're here, Sheldon, I don't understand to why Slater would blackmail you just cause see that's what dodgy people do with connections. They like to think they're cocky and above everyone else just because of a mere taste of something that can be easily taken away. What's his relations with Molly? He probably knew her as a client. Of course he did. Any idea to how we can contact him? No. My mom said he's unavailable, which I don't buy for 1 second. But what's he got to do? Because if Slater was working on Tracy's behalf, then maybe he could be the key of saving your father's life. Meanwhile, in the women's dressing room, Melissa, Vanessa, Lucy, and Carly are talking. So let me get this straight. You and Adam has decided at last second to switch the roles of who's the best man and maid of honor. Also, Tracy's not gonna be pleased when I don't give a damn of what Tracy feels. She may arrange this, but in the end, Adam and I get to choose our best man and maid of honor. But not to worry. You three lot will still be my bridesmaids. By the way, my mom texted me saying that she and Dad brought Molly here to try to get some answers on what happened with Ben. I'll make it easy. Tracy probably has someone on Molly to use as insurance. I really don't understand this. How much assets does this vindictive cow has? Guys, your dad means a lot to me. And by me getting married to save him from getting sent down, it'll be worth it in the end. So, what do you lot say? Let's do this. Yeah. We just gotta keep playing Tracy's game because I know there's a way to get her out of our lives once and for all.